I'm Renee. I'm K'ira. And today we're going to be talking about Kristen Stewart. Okay, we all know Kristen Stewart from Twilight Saga. Yes. Anyway.
We have a problem with one of her movies.
Yes.
Cake Eaters.
Yes.
It is a pathetic and stupid
movie.
It's just stupid.
Yes.
Cake Eaters.
We watched it yesterday, and we found it had no point, and it didn't have...
It had nothing to do with eating cake. Like,
yeah.
seriously,
It's called Cake Eaters, and... You probably sound fat by saying this, but yeah. It's called Cake Eaters, and yeah, it's nothing to do with cake or eating anything, really, okay? Just to let you guys know, we're about to go on about the movie, so if you haven't seen it and you want to see it, just a word of advice, go back, do not watch this, okay? We do not want to ruin it for you, okay? So yes, if you want to watch this movie...
Click out of it.
Yeah, if you want to watch Cake Eaters, and you don't want us to ruin it for you, don't watch this, okay? Click out of it now, okay?
Okay, anyway.
Cake Eaters, it's got Kristen Stewart in it, just to let you know, as we've already discussed that, and she plays Georgia in the movie.
Yeah,
it's Georgia. Yeah.
The mother is very overprotective, and she takes photos of Georgia because
to help raise awareness of her disease. She's got a disease, and it's muscular.
No, it's terminal neuromuscular disease.
Yes, and she bruises really easy with it.
And yeah, the mother is really overprotective, and she just wants Georgia to like do what the mother wants her to do.
Yeah.
It's pathetic.
Yes, and anyway, she just finished taking some photos of her, and they took it to the markets. But she went to the markets with her grandma to help sell some of them, and she meets this boy called
Beagle, like a dog.
Like a dog's name? Who names their kid after a dog's name? Beagle. Okay, well, personally, I think it's a dog's name. Some of you viewers might not think it's a dog's name.
It's not a dog's name, it's a dog breed.
Yeah, but you can also call your dog Beagle.
Okay, you don't have to look at me like
yeah, okay.
I know.
It's just, to me, Beagle is a dog's name. My friend named his dog Beagle. Yes, but you guys might have an opinion about it.
Anyway.
Yes.
Off that subject.
Yeah.
What's her name? Georgia's grandmother has been with Beagle's father for years, even though Beagle's father has been married for life. She's white.
Beagle's dad has practically been cheating on his wife. His wife is actually dead. She died a month ago in the movie. And he's been cheating on her with Georgia's grandma for the past few years.
I'm working for. Anyway! Georgia likes Beagle in a way.
She's actually only using him though, because as you gather, she's dying from that disease, and she wants to lose her virginity.
And
before she dies.
He works at her canteen.
Her cafeteria canteen at a school, yes. And
before she dies, she just wants to lose her virginity.
Yes.
So she asked him to come over at the market. She asked him to come over that night to help her with homework. But while he was helping her, they sort of
start getting hot and heavy, you know.
It's like kissing a little. And
then eventually he realizes, his dad goes over to Georgia's house to see him, like, because they're going out and shit. But no one in the movie knows that. It's kind of a secret kind of thing. Like a secret. Anyway, he calls her down. He goes down, and before
No, the mum says, okay, it's time to go. Georgia has to go to bed.
Yeah.
So he leaves, and then,
with his dad. But, before he leaves, Georgia goes to him, come over tomorrow, we can do this again tomorrow night, because, she wants to lose her virginity before she dies.
So, tomorrow night, the next day, he goes over and picks her up.
No, she goes and gets her haircut, okay?
Oh yeah, she gets her haircut.
She has really beautiful long hair in the beginning of the movie. It's like really stunning and really beautiful, okay? And she decides to cut it off so she can have a radical and sexy haircut, okay?
Really short.
It's like shorter than Robert Pattinson's hair. It's just... Okay, personally, I do not like it. I thought it was disgusting. It made it look like a man. It was like short. It was like... Yeah,
it's a boy's short.
A boy's short, like, I don't know. I personally didn't like it. Many of you might like it if you've seen the movie. But yeah, that's just our opinion. Yep. And anyway, she gets it cut short and goes back, and like her mum loves taking photos with her beautiful like long hair, and now she's cut it short, so her mum's like furious, of course, and angry. And so yeah, she tells her she's going out on a date, and they're like, oh, who with? And then she's like, Beagle, and
like, not acceptable.
They're like, not acceptable, it's not happening, you're not going on a date with like some 20-year-old and you're only 15, okay? Not happening. Anyway, she goes to her mother, well, I'm going to do it anyway if you like or not. So of course she leaves on, he picks her up on little motor scooters. Yep, picks her up on a motor scooter, and they go back to some kind of motel thing where she's planning to lose it with him because she wants to experience it before she dies because of her disease she has. Anyway, he early in the day had gotten a fight with his brother and at a farm because his brother knew the whole time all along that he'd been cheating. Their dad had been cheating on their mother,
on Georgia's grandmother.
Yeah, with Georgia's grandmother. Yeah. And so he got really angry and was like, why didn't you do anything about it? And they started getting like have a bit of a bash up fight kind of thing in the middle of the stable in the farm where a cow was, and they were about to slaughter the cow. They're in a meat shop and they want fresh meat. And anyway, yeah. So
it was a blue ribbon cow too, which means it was pretty good.
Yeah. And anyway, that's why he smelled like a farm. So yeah, Georgia goes to him, why do you smell like a farm? Oh, you smell like a farm, maybe you should have a shower. So while he's in the shower, she like undresses her clothes and gets under the covers and stuff, and he comes out, wraps around a towel, and they hop in bed, and she sticks protection in his hand. And of course, like, the movie was really predictable. You could predict the movie. Like, we had never seen it before, and we knew exactly what was going to happen. Like, throughout the movie, you could just tell what was going to happen next. So it was, like, very predictable. Anyway, he goes, I can't do this, so she's like, well, just go then, just go.
Just piss off.
Yeah, and then he's like, oh, maybe we can, like, just get some food and come back here and watch some television. She's like, no, just go. And so he goes, and gets dressed and goes on his motor scooter, and he drives off. And
like,
around the corner,
yeah,
and then comes back. And then he drives around the corner again and comes back. What the hell?
I stopped laughing.
Yeah, we're just like laughing, like, okay. And he goes in, and he hugs her, and then, yeah, he's like, I want to do it with you, like, do it with you, like, whatever.
Let's just do it, let's get it.
Yeah, whatever kids or teens or people call it these days, there's so many words out there now for it.
Let's just have sex, okay? That's it. That's the bottom line. Sex.
Yes. And they ended up doing it, and she had a curfew, she had to be back by 10, and meanwhile, Georgia's mum had called her grandma, and it was like, oh, Beagle took her off, go find her, so they started looking for, Georgia and thing, and they find her, and of course they knew what they were doing, so they just sat up front and slept in the car, and then, Georgia's grandma rang her and was like, oh yeah, we found her, she's going to stay the night, she's coming home at 10 o'clock, so they end up staying the night, and in the morning, they wake up, and she's like, oh shit, I've got school today, so she gets dressed and everything, and he takes her to school, and the last time you see her is when she walks off to class, and then afterwards is about another 5 minutes of the movie, and the first few minutes of it was, Beagle and his dad arguing about how they were cheating and stuff, and then the last, like, 2 minutes was, a little short, like, a little bit of, seeing Beagle's mum before she died, and that was pretty much it. And we just didn't.
When they were little kids.
And yeah, and when they were little kids with their mum, and that was it.
It had no point. It was stupid. Like,
yeah, we thought, us personally, thought it had no point, and we did not like it. But some of you viewers, if you have seen it or might see it, you might think differently to us. But personally, we did not like it.
It's not in like the same steps as the movie goes. But it's something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and like, maybe it's because, maybe it should, like, don't get us wrong, Kristen Stewart was really good acting in that. It was really good because she had to play a disabled person. She had a disease.
And she couldn't walk properly, like,
and her words were really slurred, like she was drunk. Yeah, but it was really well done for her considering she was playing something that is not her. Yeah, well, obviously. And, yeah, we thought her acting was good, but just the movie itself, we just didn't like it, yes.
Yeah.
Anyway,